Hi guys, Stormboy13. It's Sunday, so always it's time for the weather for the week ahead. And well, a lot happening today. Of course, England versus Italy tonight. Come on England, we can win! 55 years we've waited. Anyways, let's not focus on football. Let's focus on the weather for a couple of minutes, mostly. Anyways, today's weather, well actually, just before I get to today's or this week's weather, let me just tell you a quick fact of what we've had in July so far compared to last year July. So far, last year July up to the 11th of last month, 1st to the 11th of 2020, temperatures have only reached 20 degrees Celsius in the East Midlands on one day out of the 11, and that was on the 1st. Temperatures have been diabolical this time last year. Complete contrast this year, though, whilst there hasn't been any really high temperatures, there's only been one day, ironically, out of the 11 that didn't reach 20 degrees Celsius. It was on the 5th. Pretty much, other than that, in the East Midlands, pretty much every other day, it's always been 20 degrees or more. So we've done very well for temperature-wise this month. So that is quite spooky if you think of it. And temperatures mostly will be staying into the 20s. This, by the way, this was just for the East Midlands as a fact. But for the UK as a whole, it's a warm week, I'm very pleased to say. No heat wave, but temperatures will be above average, especially towards the second half of the week. But it won't be completely bone dry. There will be some rain to begin with, but even that, conditions should improve for most of you later on in the week. So anyways, today's weather, it's fine and dry where I am, and I think hazy sunshine. I think central England will probably have the driest of the weather where I am today. Maybe the odd shower, but in general it's a fine and settled day. Quite a bit of cloud, but it's not particularly cold outside, and those temperatures elsewhere will be into the low 20s. In fact, warmest place will be around in Western England, where we could reach 22-23 degrees Celsius, for example, in Manchester. But it's not dry, like I said. Thundery showers, some thunderstorms will be across northern England and parts of Scotland, maybe even parts of Northern Ireland, and some more general rain later in the day in southwest England. I'll move slowly eastwards throughout the day. Like I said, temperatures will be into the 20s, but this will be crucial because in around 8 o'clock in the evening time, that will be the Wembley match in London, and unfortunately it doesn't look like the weather won't be able to hold off. There will be some outbreaks of rain. It shouldn't dampen the spirits though, it's going to go ahead regardless, but it might not be a dry final for England versus Italy, some typical British summer weather, and it will kind of be like that theme well into the night hours. So if you're celebrating, bring an umbrella with you if England wins, because there will be a wet night for southern England, outbreaks of showery patchy rain. I think further showers or some outbreaks of further rain across northern and central areas at times. Cloudy and mild, temperatures lows of 11 to 14 degrees Celsius. And it stays kind of damp into tomorrow as well, quite misty in some places potentially, and I think particularly around southern England and parts of northern England, central England, it'll probably start off with some rain, then it'll be breaking up into some showers, and again, because of some fairly humid air tomorrow, it could be quite heavy and thundery in places. Temperatures maybe a tad lower than today, 19 to 21 degrees Celsius. Scotland will see the highest of the temperatures tomorrow, so we'll see around 22 to 23 degrees Celsius in Edinburgh, for example. But overall, it's a pretty unsettled picture for tomorrow. Now into Tuesday, high pressure is slowly trying to creep in across the UK. It doesn't quite achieve that. Southeast England, very southeast of England, for example Kent, may still cling on to some outbreaks of rain and possibly some thundery rain. It could creep in towards Dover on Tuesday, so it could be potentially a wet day for you there. But for most places, it's a dry, settled picture, plenty of sunshine at times, and temperatures, like I said, no heat wave, but very respectable for the time of the year. Highs of around 20 to 23 degrees Celsius in many places. And it pretty much stays the theme into Wednesday. Not much changes, just a threat of a little bit of heavy rain in southeast England at times, but other than that, it's a dry picture. The odd shower can't be possible on Tuesday and Wednesday, but many places again dry, some good sunny spells. Temperatures creeping up slightly, 20 to 24 degrees Celsius. Probably Wales will see the highest of the temperatures there. And not much change into Thursday. I think by then, the weather fronts across Europe should be slipping away further east, so a much drier picture for eastern England by the end of the week. So for Thursday, sunny spells, a little bit of clouds. It's always a bit difficult to pinpoint how much sunshine we'll get at this stage, but even that, it's a fine summery day, and temperatures similar to Wednesday, 20 to 24 degrees Celsius in similar places, and it will stay that way into Friday as well. High pressure will be firmly in charge, light winds, lots of sunshine, temperatures maybe creeping closer to the mid-20s, and is likely to stay that way into next week as well. So a lot of computer models are predicting that by the time we get into next week, and this will be interesting, potentially Freedom Day will occur next Monday on the 19th, and it looks like some fantastic weather on the way. Temperatures likely to be into the mid-20s for now, but there is a possibility that it could rise even further depending on the positioning of the wind. We haven't seen a huge amount of heat so far this summer, not since after the first half of June, but there's a chance that, yeah, there's a small chance, but there's a chance that we could see some similar heatwave conditions, or mini heatwave conditions, towards the end of July. So keep your fingers crossed for that if you like the hot weather. But even that, great weather next week. Still a little bit damp to start with this week, but even that, plenty of warm weather for quite some time for July. So that's your outlook for this week, guys, and that's it. And I'll just close off the video to wish England, well, to the football players, very best of luck. You've made our country proud. We've had a horrific 15-16 months, so to get a trophy and to win the title for the first time in 55 years, regardless whether it's World Cup or European champions, that will be the highlight of the year. So love to see that happen. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. There will be a couple more coming out this week. We had a mini thunderstorm we had last Wednesday when I was out for a walk, so I should get that up. And also last week just gone, I've had my first jab, and I'll give out a bit more of a vlog of details later in the week when you see the video when it gets released. So quite a bit to show you for this week ahead. And other than that, guys, stay safe, like, comment, subscribe. Storm is now out.